parade? Who cares? Joe Show. There's a 2-mile wait to get past the damn green line.
Anyone who gets hit by a bear in the neighborhood, call Joe Murray.
I happen to trust Joe Murray.
First time I ever met Joe Murray was at a Hooters.
All right, welcome in 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. We got you guys tonight up until the Celtics game. Celtics are on the road on their West Coast road trip, game number 3. When they're in Phoenix tonight against the Suns, we'll have all the coverage beginning at 8:30, tip-off just after 9 p.m. But until then, your calls, 617-779-0985. Watch us on YouTube. We had a big night last night. I know a lot of people were home and snowed in, but you guys joined in on the chat. It was a fun night, so appreciate you doing that. But just go to youtube.com. Search 98.5 The Sports Hub. You'll see me right there. You can chat right in to the show. We got Skaz back tonight. Street Team Joe's here as well. And, well, we wanted to start off tonight with the Patriots. We'll certainly get into that. The Red Sox played today against the Pirates. Would you be concerned about Ranger Suarez and his first appearance in spring training for the Red Sox after signing a big extension? And what else do we have here? Well, plenty of other stuff. Chris Sale I wanted to talk about, and just some other things regarding the Celtics. But we'll lead off with the Patriots at the Combine. And our opening take is presented by Super Service Today. When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service Today's warehouse in Danvers is overstocked with water heaters, furnaces, boilers, and heat pumps. They offer same-day replacement, whatever it takes, day or night, and always done right. Contact superservicetoday.com. Elliot Wolf spoke from the Combine today. I was thinking about how important this offseason is for the Patriots. This was supposed to be year 2 of a Mike Vrabel rebuild. That's exactly what it was supposed to be. Well, they caught fire. Their quarterback became an MVP-level type. The Stephon Diggs free agent signing worked out, and their defense turned out to be one of the better ones when it came to the playoffs. So I think this is a very important offseason for the Patriots. There is pressure, right? There's pressure to make the right moves. There's pressure to continue to draft and rebuild your roster. There's also coming off of the success, right? The team had success. They went to the Super Bowl, and then, what does ownership think about that? Well, what do we got? Look what we got here. Why do any more movements? Year newer, blah, blah, blah. All that. Pressure and success is real, which is one of the reasons why this is an important offseason for the Patriots. Not to mention, you'll have a third-year quarterback potentially healthy, potentially at his best, but one that is very good. But make no mistake about it, people. The New England Patriots need to rebuild. They need to rebuild. I know they went to the Super Bowl. They went. I still think that you should have the mindset of developing the team through the draft. Now, I don't know, is that drafting players? Is that using draft picks to acquire more players? I still think that they need to consider that route about getting younger and finding long-term controllable pieces at positions. For example, Max Crosby has been talking to everybody, right? Had a conversation with John Spytek in Vegas. I understand he's a great player and you'd want him on your team, but is it at the expense of multiple picks when you're still trying to rebuild? I said that word rebuild because that's what it was a year ago. That's what it was before a Super Bowl appearance. So they are building the team. I guess you can say they are now building. But one thing that's historic regarding the New England Patriots, normally after spending in an offseason, they don't necessarily do it in the next offseason. I go back to that 2001 year when they signed Hunter Henry and other players like that. They didn't do it the following year. It's somewhat of a trend. They spent a lot of money last offseason with the coach, bringing in free agents, obviously Milton Williams being one of the biggest ones, Carlton Davis, Spillane. Every single one of those guys made an impact this year. I hope they continue to build that way. I hope they continue to build in the draft. Right? You got a couple of tackles in this year's draft. You drafted a wide receiver. You have a running back that can make impact plays. You had special teams guys that helped out this year. I hope they continue to build that way. But what will Patriots ownership do? Will they rest on their laurels? Do they continue to try to coach it up and find the talent? It's simple to take it easy. It's simple to just sit back, think about the success you have, think about, maybe some regression, but it's really easy to take it easy. And I hope that's not what they do this year. The Patriots also said today that they will draft for need. And I think one of their biggest needs, no doubt about it, as we mentioned, is edge rusher. And it's something that Elliot Wolf mentioned. The Patriots got a taste of the Super Bowl a year ago. That was emphasized today that they want to go back. But that's all well and good. When I hear Elliot Wolf talk, I think he's just the guy that's talking. I don't take it all serious. When he talks about Will Campbell, I don't know if I believe everything I hear. When he talks about, Stephon Diggs, I don't know what to believe with that one. He said a lot of things. He talked about discipline and how he handled it one year when Gerard Mayo was there, and then the next year, it's Mike Vrabel. Elliot Wolf can say a lot to me. I know he'll probably get the credit for drafting Drake Maye. He'll probably get some of the credit for bringing in guys just a year ago. I still think he's the guy that they roll out there to speak for the organization when it comes to roster moves. But in the end, it will be Mike Vrabel who makes those decisions. And I'm comfortable with that. So I necessarily agree with everything that Elliot Wolf said today. But here's the take. Here's the one thing that's bothering me. The Patriots' last 2 first-round picks, Drake Maye and Will Campbell, they ended the season with injuries. After the season, it was said that Drake Maye doesn't need surgery, it's just healing, and that's it. And we've all just left it at that. We've just left it at that. I know he's on Hawaii. He's in Hawaii right now on vacation, and he's doing all those things. That's great. How's your shoulder, bro? Flip side of it, Will Campbell, who was told that he didn't look like he had the lower body strength because of his injury, isn't getting surgery on the knee that he's injured. It's just time and healing. I don't like going into the offseason with the 2 first-round picks drafted in back-to-back years being injured and no surgery. I know some people will look at it and say, Joe, it's a good thing that Drake Maye doesn't need surgery. I'm with you. But how about your tackle who had a tear, a legit tear, and probably shouldn't have come back? He came back and he was fine for a couple of games. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. But if you saw that he didn't have the leg strength, you still put him out there. I don't like this. You smell that, Skaz? I'm sniffing this one out. I don't like it. Oh, he doesn't need surgery, just time and health. Yeah, for your left tackle who struggled with strength in the Super Bowl game. I just need to be ready for camp. Nothing to see here. Nothing to worry about it. I hate that. I'm not saying just go under the knife to go under the knife. I just got my sniffer out that what could possibly go wrong here? What could possibly go wrong? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like what Elliot Wolf has to say ever. But we'll listen to some of those things that he did say from the NFL Combine. Your thoughts at 617-779-0985. I see you guys on the YouTube as well. I see Chris in there. Never seen him before. What's up, Matt? I see him there. And Brian Griffin, of course, is in there as well. I'm Joe Murray. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. going on out there. Certainly want to get your thoughts at 617-779-0985. Just my leadoff take for those that missed it. I understand there's a lot to think about when it comes to the Pats. You know, is Will Campbell a left tackle? Do they move him over? Do they go after Walker in free agency? Is Mike Evans one of the guys? What's Stephon Diggs' future, right? What do they do on defense? Does Morgan Moses come back? Is Harold Landry a part of the future? What do they do with Carlton Davis? Does Christian Gonzalez get an extension? There's like a million things that the team needs to make some decisions on. Bring in free agents. They'll probably lose some guys as well. And a couple of things that Elliot Wolf said today, that there's 2 points I wanted to make. And my opening take was I hate the fact that Drake Maye says, just, need some time off. My shoulder will be fine. Nothing to see here. And we're all just going into the offseason like there's nothing to see here. I don't like that. And then when they say Will Campbell, who had a tear in his knee, a legit tear, came back. They even said his leg strength wasn't good enough. All he needs is rest. That's all he needs, huh? What could possibly go wrong with that? That is something I can't stop thinking about this offseason. I will bring it up every day. You're going to hate me for bringing it up every day. But I want to know what the status is of both of those guys. Drake Maye had a shoulder injury. If it's an AC joint, that is something that can heal. Tears? They don't always heal. Sometimes you do need to get in there and do some invasive surgery and, work out some of those things. So, someone in our chat says, scary. So, scary can be a thing. Spontaneous thing. Of course it can be. But I just have concerns. All these other things that we keep talking about at the Combine or who they're going to draft, that's great. The guy you drafted a year ago, number 3 overall, who's great, Drake Maye, what's his injury status? And are you doing enough to protect him? The other thing, Will Campbell, you drafted him left tackle. Is he a left tackle? They tell you he is. And now he's just going to get rest. But you pointed out that his lower body strength wasn't there. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is this regarding Elliot Wolf. When they ask about Christian Gonzalez, he talks about him. When they ask about Jalen Hawkins and his free agency and what they're going to do with him, he mentions Jalen Hawkins going to test the market. When he mentioned Will Campbell, he talked about his lower body strength and things of that degree. So he talked about individual players. When it got mentioned about Stephon Diggs, he goes, I just really don't want to comment on anybody. The Patriots have this thing where they say something about one person, but then say something differently about the other. And the example I'll give you is Stephon Diggs. When he had his off-field stuff, Mike Vrabel backed him, the team backed him, it was all there. When Christian Barmore had his issue, it wasn't the same. It's almost as if they pick and choose who they want to talk about, when they want to talk about, what they want to talk about, and that's exactly what Elliot Wolf did. He did all of that today. So do I really want to listen to Elliot Wolf? No. Are there some things that he said that I think we should bring up? Absolutely. But when it comes to that, that makes me think about Stephon Diggs now. Now I'm wondering, after what Elliot Wolf said, is there something there with Stephon Diggs? Will he be back? Is there more there that we don't know about? Is there things he's not mentioning? He talked about everybody, but when he gets mentioned, he doesn't talk about it. They pick and choose what they want to say and what they want to do. And I hope this offseason, they don't pick and choose what years they'll spend money and what years they don't. When you have a quarterback under a rookie deal like Drake Maye, you got to spend more money. You have to take advantage of that window. And I know Christian Gonzalez number is coming up, but they don't have to do it this year. I think they should. They don't have to. There's other guys that they might want to have to keep around. Chaseon's a guy that they probably want to keep around, right? They have to make some decisions. Like Mac Hollins has no guaranteed money, but he's under contract. Morgan Moses, he might be back next year. Do you really want a 34-year-old tackle who doesn't practice every day and had some trouble finishing the year? There's all these things. All that matters to me is Drake Maye, and are you protecting him? And to find out that neither guy has surgery, maybe you're applauding it. I just got the sniffer out. Your thoughts, 617-779-0985. We got Patrick. He's on the pike. What's up, Patrick?
Hey, Joe. Good talking with you. Love you. Listen to you all the time.
Thanks, buddy.
Here's my take. If Wolf and the Crafts had the chance to do a do-over, what would they have done last year to prepare the Patriots for the Super Bowl? And would they do that this year? Kind of reminds me of Full Metal Jacket when William Dafoe tells Charlie Sheen, feeling good is just good enough for now. And I hope they don't have that attitude. And maybe they could put some money into their gym and get some hyperbaric chambers like every other team in the league has except the Patriots. I'll listen.
Well, and to give the Patriots a little bit of credit, they have a new facility that's opening soon. Remember the report cards came out, the Patriots failed? I bet you they do a lot better this year when it comes to that report card. Absolutely, they would do better. That's the thing, right? It is an important offseason because you're off a Super Bowl loss. You still have top players, high draft picks, Christian Gonzalez, Will Campbell, and Drake Maye under rookie deals. You still have a controllable, comfortable deal with Stephon Diggs. Hunter Henry could be back. You've drafted rookies that made an impact and some that should make a bigger impact next year. The free agents you signed this past season will still be here. There's guys that were on injured reserve that will probably make some contributions. But it's now a destination. Like, it's now a destination. I mean, we just saw it this offseason when it came to the coaching staff, right? Ashton Grant had a chance to become the offensive coordinator of a team with a pay bump and a title and all that. But he decided to stay in New England and work with Drake Maye. I mean, what was the better situation? Again, I like money and I like job titles and all that stuff. Ashton Grant could have done that. Maybe he could have become a head coach somewhere after that. Who knows? He wants to stay here. He wants to work with Drake Maye. He wants to be a part of this because it's a winning team and it's the best situation for him. Even Mike Vrabel said it himself. One of the reasons why he came to the Patriots was because of the quarterback. But after success, the Patriots have spent money. The next season, they don't. Will they do it this year? The draft is important, too. Like, I thought they had a pretty solid draft this past season. Elliot Wolf was talking today. I don't think he was flexing out there. I won't say that, but he was very comfortable. But the guy had one or two draft picks from the year before still on the team. You have to build. You have to continue to build. And as the last caller just said, you're fine. I think I'm fine. All that. Don't rest on your laurels. Continue to build. It's so simple to take it easy. And I hope they don't this year. Skaz is back. He was snowed in yesterday. That whole snow belt of who would have thought Foxborough and all that way to Rhode Island there got smashed. How many inches you get yesterday?
I was probably right around 30, Joe. I'm in between Foxborough and Providence, so yeah, right in the wheelhouse there, the jackpot they were calling it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're dug out. We're all right,
The plows
houses. Plows, yeah, kind of, sort of. Back roads, I live on a dead-end street, not exactly a top priority, so the main roads are fine. Took the fiance's Jeep tonight, well, we'll be fine. No worries, we're all good.
Okay. How are the dogs? They get out?
They have a single file path into the backyard, so yeah, they're fine. So, single file.
You know me, I like to go down, like to doom scroll.
Yes.
I watch dogs, people open the door and the snow is so high that the dogs would jump on top and then just fall. And they get lost in there. You know, what do? Did they not go back outside? How do they go to the bathroom?
They don't care at all. They just go right on top of the snow. They can basically step over the fence in the backyard, and
then they run right back in?
Yeah. No, they hang out. Like, one of the dogs will just sit out there.
Oh, they wanted to stay out there?
Yeah, one of them will just hang out.
And play around in it?
Oh, yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining.
It's the end of the driveway that's driving me nuts.
Oh, well, yeah, when the plow comes back?
It's just enough's enough.
I took care of that today.
Yeah, I did a little of that today. I still got more to do, though, Joe. More to do.
Yeah. So I had anxiety on Sunday night about this thing. I could have stayed in a hotel, but I'm like, I got this.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
Yeah, well, listen, you still got to get your car out of the hotel, too. I don't know if anybody ever tells you that, but my car almost froze last time.
Heard Ryan Beaton's still there.
He is, huh?
I think so.
Well, yeah, Plymouth.
Plymouth, I know.
You see what happened there?
Not good.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, dude, it was bad. I got up at like 9 in the morning and came back. There was 3 more inches on the ground. And I went back out there at noon. And I cleared everything off. I did my Nesson hit. And when I was inside from Nesson for 2.5 hours, there was 3 inches on my car. That was after parking and cleaning it and driving and everything.
Yeah.
It just didn't stop. And sometimes it was sideways.
Well, that was the thing, too. It didn't stop by me till like 5 or 6 p.m. And then you couldn't tell if it did stop or if it was just the wind or what it was.
Well, I will say this. Shout out. I haven't been to Boston, but I cut through. Yeah, actually, I did go to Boston today. I cut through like Star Road Drive and all that. The roads are perfect.
Perfectly fine. Once you get to the main roads.
It's a little hard to see over some of the snowbanks, though.
And merging may be questionable at times.
Yes. Yeah, like, you get the stop sign, but you got to look, this thing's too high there, and it's like, So hopefully people are still chipping away out there, and if you're hanging out and you're grinding away in your driveway after the plow's gone through it 3 times, after you shoveled it 3 times, we're here for you at 617-779-0985. The Red Sox played today. I watched it. It was on Nesson. I watched it today. I was on after the game today, and I reacted to Ranger Suarez, and we'll do it right now. But first, let's get to the Sports Hub headlines.
If you don't know the name yet, you will.
During the day. It's fun. But Ranger Suarez, he was on the mound today. By the way, Connor Griffin, that dude's a stud. And I watched the Pirates today, and it reminded me of all the former Red Sox. Like Nick York was on the team. The password was there today. I saw the password playing for the Pirates. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one at all. Might have been somebody else I'm missing as well that played for them. But what a monster day for him, Connor Griffin, who hit 2 home runs. And then when I look at the number here, well, the home runs, not good. Ranger Suarez today got a start. Not good. 1 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned, 2 strikeouts, gave up the home run as well. So Griffin, again, 375 yards deep off of Suarez. The 2 strikeouts I liked. He did give up 3 hits. One of them was the home run. I wasn't overly impressed, but again, when it comes to spring training, at times they work on different things. They might throw 3 straight curveballs. They might throw 3 straight changeups. They might throw straight fastballs. All those things. So, I don't want to take a lot out of it. I just want to put it on everybody's radar that the Red Sox, allocated the $130 million in savings to when it came to Rafael Devers, got smoked today. I shouldn't say smoked. Had a bad appearance. The Red Sox overall got smoked today, 16-7. They gave up 21 hits. 21 hits today. The Red Sox had 7. I'm being critical. It's spring training. I understand it doesn't matter. I'm putting it on your radar. 7 hits. Not good. We're going to be talking about the offense this year. We're going to be talking about where the power comes from. That is going to be a discussion because their pitching staff is deep and loaded. But again, the guy they gave the money to, not the greatest start today. Losing 16-7 versus the Pirates. Now, a couple of good things came out of it. Wilson Contreras went deep. He's going to be a middle-of-the-lineup bat. Ceddanne Rafaela went deep today. So, for all the talk about the power in the lineup, they got 2 home runs from their cleanup hitter in the bottom of their lineup. That is good. That's good. So, the Pirates, again, a lot of young players, probably a lot to prove there, but they certainly got off early on Ranger Suarez today. And again, every time we mention Ranger Suarez, he's been fine. He's a good player. He's been a good pitcher in this league. He's a winner. Is he worth the $130 million? I don't know. But that's who they decided to spend the money on when they had lefties and they had a deep pitching staff. So, again, just spring training. But wanted to keep you in the loop on what was going on with that. 617-779-0985. Also, just a couple other Red Sox notes because, I want to keep you in the loop of what's happening with the team. The World Baseball Classic's coming up soon, so a lot of the players will be playing for their country. One of those players will be Masataka Yoshida. I'm curious about him. I wonder if he has a good Baseball Classic. Could there be some teams calling for him? But I also wanted to just bring up one other thing regarding the Red Sox since, we're talking about them right now. It's hard to watch that team and not think of the star power. Like, you watched the end of last year. You know that Roman Anthony is going to be the guy, even though he was missing and he missed dramatically. But it looks like it's going to be Roman Anthony at the top of the lineup as their leadoff hitter. At least Alex Cora said that. It's probably going to be Trevor Story batting second. The number 3 hitter right now for the Red Sox is Jarren Duran, followed by Wilson Contreras. And Wilyer Bray will be in that mix. Our short little guy with the tooth at third. What's his name again? Durbin. I don't mean to, he had to go to the dentist the other day, so I was thinking about his little baby teeth and what happened because he couldn't play in the game the other night. But I saw 7 hits today, and I went, oh, boy. Oh, boy, I hope that's not an issue for the team this year. I do want to get into more Red Sox stuff later on in the show. But when you look for star power, man, I think of the names that have left. This just in the last few seasons. They traded Mookie Betts. Xander Bogaerts out the door. They traded Chris Sale, who got an extension today with the Braves, for Vaughn Grissom. Who? Exactly. Oh, remember Rafael Devers? They traded him to the Giants. And then this offseason, after signing him, they let Alex Bregman walk in free agency. So when I tell you about Ranger Suarez as their big signing, you excited for that? I get you hyped up for the year? The money that they saved, that's who they spent it on. Oh, and they had 7 hits. And they lost to the Pirates, who are full of guys that were in your system. Like the password, like Nick York. Guys like that. And it's just another reminder of what the current situation is for the Boston Red Sox. But you know what? Playoff team, everybody thinks so. Playoffs. Red Sox, here we go. I'm still thinking about that division this year. I think the Yankees are going to be better. I think the Blue Jays, just like the Patriots, who lost the World Series, whoa, did they spend money this year? They're serious about going back. Here I am tying in now what the Toronto Blue Jays did, losing, and what the Patriots did, losing. Did you see how Toronto responded? Curious if the Patriots would respond the same way after a loss. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. Plenty to get into today here on the show. We're here until when? 8:30 tonight. We're here until 8:30. And then Grandy Max will take over. No Jaylen Brown tonight, but I did want to get into some Jaylen Brown on the show tonight. He's playing at an MVP level. There only may be one other guy in his way. We'll tell you who that is. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
and the Celtics inch ever closer to another landmark road win.
Got that contact, got the arm, got the foul. Pat Riley, where you going? Don't leave yet. They're going to give a speech after the game. It's called Surrender.
Joe's wearing green. I see Jake Seymour over there wearing green. We got back there, Skaz. I can't see you. The green hoodie? Well, you're colorblind anyways. I don't even know if you know what color it is.
Might as well be green, Joe.
Skaz, I didn't get your opinion on the Celtics game. It was a great, by the way, I let off with this yesterday, but the Team USA game was theater, right? It was theater.
Tremendous.
Theater.
Those tool bag loser Canadians still crying. Wah.
Better team didn't win those guys.
Yeah, no. Of course, just ask them. They'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. But that was great. It was delightful. I had a tear in my eye with the Johnny Gaudreau stuff. And
Dusty in the living room,
It was a great day. Like, I woke up early. I watched the whole thing. I thought the 3-on-3 was spectacular. I thought Hellebuck. It was wonderful. Wonderful, as our friend Matt Hardy likes to say every once in a while. Who you met? Remember you held the belts?
Local guy, yeah.
Well, no, North Carolina guy, but he's a friend of the show. Leave it at that. But then we got ourselves a nice little delight of a dessert.
A little Celtics Lakers nightcap.
Now, was it a brickle pie from Sylvan Street Grill? I don't know.
Heard there was a deep dive on the brickle pie this week.
Oh, it was good. Well, you heard me.
I heard, yes.
And you conquered.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that was you, Joe, yeah.
Yeah, it was a deep dive. I had to send it to Fred and the friends because, I had to show them what all the talk was about. But so we get the Team USA. We're all riding high, right? Then you get Celtics versus Lakers. What'd you think of the documentary for Jason Tatum?
Oh, episode 1. You like that, Joe, huh?
What is it? The Quiet Return?
What was Isaiah Thomas? It was like the quiet work or something.
Yeah.
It feels like kind of the slow grind. Slow
grind.
Joe.
Thanks,
so,
Street Team Joe.
Yeah. First team all green teamer, Street Team Joe.
That's right. First top 5 green teamer.
Top 5 green teamer for sure.
I had some takeaways. I guess the one that stood out to me, Skaz, was I didn't realize he had like an amazing game at the time. 42 points, like 7 rebounds for us. He was all over. He was lighting up the scoreboard. So I forgot that when the injury happened, he had 42 points and was playing a tremendous game.
Oh, you're talking about Tatum?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Who was I talking about before?
Well, I just wasn't sure if you were back to the Lakers game.
Oh, well, anyways, yeah, so that was before the game.
Yes.
And then
42 points, good.
That was good, but he got hurt, and he heard a pop. And then his mom knew it was real. And then what else did we get out of the documentary?
Did you learn a ton?
I learned that he thought maybe his NBA career could be over.
I think he said that publicly.
Yeah. And maybe I learned that day. Know what I'm wondering? Forget about learning. You know what I'm wondering? Because we'll get back to the game in a minute here. You think the team's motivated by winning without him?
No.
Me either.
I think they're motivated by winning.
I think they're motivated by winning and with chip on their shoulder, considered underdogs.
Yes.
They weren't good enough.
Yeah.
I think that's all real. And whenever anyone's asked about, hey, what happens when Tatum comes back, everybody has said they'd welcome him. I mean, Jaylen Brown's led the way. But the other night against the Lakers, I'm sorry, but Jaylen Brown owns Luka Doncic. I'm not even sorry.
Yeah, no need to apologize for that one, Joe. Yeah, that was one of my main takeaways from the game, too, is just how much of a dog Luka Doncic still is. And he's an unbelievable player, one of the all-time great offensive players. Whatever you want to say about him, fine, but he's not a winning player. He doesn't play winning basketball, and he certainly doesn't inspire his teammates to play winning basketball either. And I think that's just, every time I watch Luka, it's just, I watch him get picked on. And Jaylen Brown is one of the guys who loves to pick on Luka.
Big takeaway for me on the Celtics in general. Remember when we were wondering about the 2-on-1 basketball? All they're doing is high pick and roll. They're not like throw the ball in the corner and then cut down to the post and sneak off the screen and then you're gonna get no. It's 2 guards up top, Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. And then they look for Jaylen Brown And then once Jaylen Brown gets the ball, Neemias Queta comes up for the screen. And if they double him, Queta just goes towards the basket, catches the alley-oop, and just dunks it home. Or they don't know how to defend Jaylen, and Jaylen goes right by them. Or he dribbles into does that little step-back shot that he has at the foul line, which is outstanding. Jaylen has passed Luka Doncic, guys. On a nightly basis, night in and night out, they both average the same amount of points, and Jaylen Brown does it on the defensive end. I know people will doubt me on that. They'll probably be like, oh, you're a green teamer, Joe. Nope. I think Jaylen Brown has passed Luka Doncic.
He's a better all-around basketball player.
Thank you. Okay, you're not pushing back on me.
I'm not pushing back. I've watched a lot of Luka.
I think Luka's great. I really do.
Great player.
But I think Jaylen Brown's passed him. And right now, we're getting a little bit of an interesting situation. So Jaylen's not going to play tonight. It's really just rest related.
Yeah, national TV game tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. So, and when you look at these other stars, they've missed a lot of games. So Jokic, SGA is going to be close to not
Wemby,
Giannis,
everyone,
all of them.
Yeah,
it's gonna. If that does happen, the MVP is going to come down to two guys: Cade Cunningham and Jaylen Brown. I think Cade Cunningham's great. I think that the Pistons have been really good. I think Bickerstaff's been awesome. I think they're a loaded roster. I really do. You can't look away from what Jaylen Brown has done. And I mentioned this the other night, but the way he impacts the game with rebounds and assists and things of that degree, he's been outstanding. But the other guy that I think is starting to get that chip on his shoulder and is progressing is Peyton Pritchard. It's funny because I wanted to talk to Felger about this, but he was so tied up with the Olympic teams guys that I couldn't even get any green goo out of him at all. But if you watch that game against the Lakers the other night, are you going to tell me that Peyton Pritchard's not a good player? Are you going to tell me Peyton Pritchard crossed up everybody, shot whatever he did, he came off the bench, he was in the zone? And after the game, it's like, oh, is it coming off the bench? Hey, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Ho-hum. Hey, what about Jason Tatum? Yep, we'll welcome him when he comes back. It was like just a night's work for him. And he could have dropped 40 if he wanted to. I swear he could. But we're starting to see Derek White play better, right? Everyone's playing better. Baylor Shireman's getting a nice little role now. Jordan Walsh. Ugo Gonzalez is playing full court defense, and it's pissing everybody off. Get enough green goo here, Joe? The team's good. I hope they respond tonight without Jaylen Brown. They've done it before, remember?
I think they're 4-1 without him this season. I think Randy might have had that earlier.
Yeah, I want Skaz. Look it up, Skaz. Give me Ron Harper Jr.'s point total tonight because we're going over, baby. We are going over. Give it to me. Ron Harper Jr. is my guy. I say we lay it. Nah, well, don't go too crazy. Ron Harper Jr. over points tonight. You heard it here first. It's happening, everybody. Oh, I hope they lay it on the Suns. The Suns stink. Hey, how come Devin Booker plays in the All-Star game but can't play tonight?
I'm sure they're saying the same thing about Jaylen probably in Phoenix.
What's up with all that? But Cade Cunningham, MVP? Yeah. I don't want to discredit him because he's been pretty good. But Justin's in Lynn. What's up, Justin?
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
I have a question. I have a statement about the Red Sox. The pitching, for me, is a concern. It's a little bit of an alarming today. I know it's spring training, as you said, but it was alarming today that they gave up 16 runs. And I realize it's spring training, but it's something they need to get fixed before the season.
Oh, they'll fix it, Justin. I appreciate you, buddy. Calling every night. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you, man. Now the Red Sox. I know we were just doing some Celtics stuff, but when it comes to the Red Sox, guys, it's just preseason. But I was critical, Skaz, today. 7 hits. Not good. Going to have to hit the ball a little bit more. All right, let's hear from you guys. 617-779-0985. Oh, by the way, Pat Riley's statue. What'd you think of that? Statue looked pretty good, actually. Might be better than Brady's statue. But Pat Riley had all the old Lakers out there watch the new Lakers get their ass kicked. And LeBron stinks. I'm sorry, LeBron stinks. He did get hosed on one of those goaltends, though. But he doesn't get the call anymore. LeBron doesn't get the call anymore. That's how far he's fallen. He's got a lot of respect for Jaylen Brown, besides the stuff he said about Bronny, If you remember, he said Bronny wasn't NBA. Did you see Bronny play the other night? Did he play? I didn't see him out there on the court. Wonder if he got a good view of the game, though. I did. Beautiful. All right, I'll hit the headline here. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
From the Telefair Tiger Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. Touchdown! The Sports Hub. Leslie Media Group Station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Celtics in Phoenix tonight. No Jaylen Brown. He'll have the night off as they play a back-to-back tomorrow against Denver. Devin Booker also out for the Suns tonight. All the coverage at 8:30 here on the Sports Hub with the tip-off after 9 p.m. Will Campbell will not have surgery on his torn knee ligament that he suffered from all playoff long and Super Bowl. Trent Williams has a contract dispute with the 49ers. Oh, and the Red Sox lost 16-7 today against the Pirates. Headlines, they are brought to you by our good friends, because they are our good friends over at Super Service Today. When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service Today's warehouse in Danvers is stocked with water heaters, furnaces, boilers, and heat pumps with same-day replacement. Day or night, and always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update soon.
Diving effort. He's got a breakaway. Goes to the backhand. Throws it in front. Coming to the spot.
I'm Joe Murray. We're here until 8:30 tonight in the Celtics takeover. See some of our friends in chat tonight. Roger Suarez got smacked around. How we doing, Joe Show? How you doing? Sox got smoked today. That's right. Elliot Wolf comments, Will Campbell kind of excusing his bad play because of injury. I agree. We'll get into that shortly. Why didn't they list Brown on the injury report? I thought they did. Yeah, he was listed on the injury report. Suns will always test you and your stamina. Big Mark says, Joe Murray's the kind of guy to say Pritchard's better than Shai. Or Shea, is it? Yep. Am I really the kind of guy, Big Mark? You might have me confused. Or are you just one of those green teamers who listen to Felger and Maz and think we just sweat everybody? I'm going to go with that guy who never listens to the show. When I literally said Peyton Pritchard went from starter to the bench in a better role, averaging 26 points per game in that role. But, I mean, listen, Reggie Miller compared him to Caitlin Clark, so screw! Yeah. Did you think Peyton Pritchard was motivated by that the other night? I don't know. I didn't mean to yell at that guy, Big Mark.
I mean, if anything, Caitlin Clark should be motivated by that, but
she was pissed.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Much better than Peyton Pritchard, but Peyton Pritchard is good.
Big Mark.
He's not an all-star, and he's not a starter. He's a very good player that fits that six-man role perfectly. It's not an insult.
Do you think Big Mark's really big?
It could be like a tiny situation where he's...
Yeah. Like, I've never wrote Big Joe.
You've been called Big Joe.
Everyone calls me Big Joe.
But you've never donned yourself
I've never
Big Joe.
been like, I'm the Gordo Poppy, or whatever you call it.
You ever try and give yourself a nickname, Joe?
Joey Murr has always been mine. Murdog.
Okay, I like that. A little move on.
I have never given myself a name.
We have people reporting that Ron Harper Jr. No lines out there. Tough.
That's upsetting to me.
Street Team Joe is on the case.
Well, anyways, it's only 7 o'clock, right?
That's true. It's early.
Because Vegas, is always not. It's not
Text Julian Edlow. See what they're doing over there.
Oh.
See if he can help us out.
Big Mark. Sup, Joe? Oh, keep that Jaylen Brown autograph. I sold it this weekend.
Sell high, I hope.
Felt like the guy who wanted it really liked Jaylen Brown. Big Mark. We had people with real issues last night, guys, in the with the snow last night. Some guy called and his power was out. And he sat in his car all night and listened to the show. I wonder how he's doing today. Did you hear what I just said? Some guy had no
lost power.
He just sat in the car all night and listened to the show.
And as long as the heat's working, it should be fine, right?
He said his heat wasn't working.
Well, I'm saying in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And clear out the exhaust. All right.
Yep. And then some guy his girlfriend broke up with him.
In the snowstorm.
In the snowstorm, and he was really sad.
Were they together in the storm or apart?
I tried to get more information, but he would not go on the air.
Wait. So this was in the chat, you're saying?
No, this was repeated to Jake last night.
So he called in, but he didn't want to go on the air.
Tell Jake that he was here. He had a breakup, and he wanted to listen to the show. Big Mark.
Not exactly the report I got from the show last night, Joe.
Oh, what'd you get? You've got big balls.
Oh. I heard there was a lot of that going on last night. That's what I heard.
So Jake has never seen some movies before. He didn't know that AC/DC had 2 singers, I think. So I had to explain who Bon Scott was. That's the big balls. And in the sun, we'll be waiting, having fun. Say it ain't so.
Oh, classic. Classic there.
Jake didn't know who Weezer was.
You got to know Weezer. And Buddy Holly.
I did that one too. It's in there.
The sweater song?
I even did Hash Pipe.
Your deep cuts, Joe.
Yeah. I even did the sweater.
Not a bad impression, Joe. Not bad.
Yes.
That was the quick recap I got of the show last night, which I thought was tremendous.
I'm trying to think now because it felt like it was so long ago. Oh, I did a whole Rocky. Jake's never saw Rocky either. We played Eye of the Tiger. He didn't get any of my references last night.
We need him and Street Team Joe to have a movie marathon together or something.
I'd hang out and do that with you guys if you'd like.
Just spectate the movie marathon. I wouldn't even want to watch the movies.
You know what I think we would need? We would need comfortable chairs.
Well, of course.
I think I would want to wear my footsies.
You a slippers guy or a footsie pajamas guy?
I'm a two guys. No, footsie pajamas don't fit on 16s.
You're right. My apologies.
maybe Street Team Joe, maybe. No, I would want to wear like polo sweatpants with footsies. I got nice little moccasin footsies.
Well, there you go, yeah.
And I sometimes walk around the house in Crocs with socks.
Socks and Crocs, Joe. But I feel like that might be a faux pas.
But I don't do sandals and socks.
So Crocs and socks, okay. Sandals and socks, out.
And slides and socks, nope. But I just feel like maybe we can get like some of those recliners.
A lazy boy.
Yeah, and then like we'll get popcorn, snacks.
There's some snow caps.
Maybe keep the lights down. And then we'll, what movie should we start with first? Probably Goodfellas.
I think it's got to be. A Grandma's Boy, Joe is suggesting.
Well,
that's a tough one to start with. You might fall asleep doing the extracurriculars there.
That I was going to say, you'd probably be too stoned to watch the rest of it. Kidding, everybody. We love you all. The segment was supposed to be about Elliot Wolf.
Yeah, Elliot Wolf.
Talking about the Patriots. Hey, would you move him to right tackle if they got Rashard Walker?
Sure, Joe. Why not? Sounds good, doesn't it?
Oh, can you play this one? So remember how we've heard a lot about Elliot Wolf and his change the grading scale of the draft this year? They're at the draft, so we can talk about all these other things, but Let me know about this grading scale that everyone has been so hyped up about regarding Elliot Wolf.
From Worcester to Haverhill wants to move him to guard at this point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're not moving him to guard. I mean, he's a young guy that had a tremendous season. You know, I would say 3 of his 4 worst games happened to come in the playoffs post injury, and you know he was healthy, but I think he'd be the first to tell you that maybe he wasn't able to anchor the same way he had with the knee injury. But as we self-scout, I think the important thing is being honest with yourself and honest with your team, and not really having an agenda.
Oh, hey, Skaz, you ask and you shall receive. Julian Edlow has texted me. He's listening.
Well, that's what I love to hear.
Not sure if we get Harper lines up, but I'll ask.
That's all we ask.
He also gave me a take.
Love it.
Pritchard is the guy without Brown. I'll text you the splits on him when I get home.
Love that. Boots on the ground,
thank
Joe.
you, Julian Edlow.
Shout out, Julian.
We should get him on. What are we doing?
Absolutely.
When's our? We have a late show tomorrow, right?
9:30
tomorrow. We got a
tomorrow.
Revs guest tomorrow night.
Yeah, 7:20.
All right. Well, we'll have to think about that. Maybe Thursday. What's tomorrow? Hey, what day is today?
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Hey, does the trash still run today? Like today was my trash day.
Friday's trash day for me.
So is it still going to be Friday or is it now?
Find out, Joe.
I didn't see any trash barrels when I went outside today.
I don't even think I got mail today, to be honest with you. I don't even know if you could get to my mailbox, but I don't think I got mail today.
Do you know what the funniest thing about it? So again, like everybody out your way, Skaz, must have just been like, yeah, I'm not going outside till Tuesday. Like, I bet you the Dunkin' Donuts down the street isn't open.
I made it to the main street near me today at about, 12:30 whenever I texted you. Most places still not open.
But I don't think I've had a day where I've done nothing. But I mean, I've sat in a chair all day and watched millions of football games. I've done nothing. But I'm talking about like everything's shut down. There's nothing to do. No concern. Like I don't think I've ever had like locked in the house, snowed in day in a very, very long time. What about Joe, Street Team Joe? What about your snow scaries? Did you have any snow scaries this week? Everything good out there?
Everything was good in the Ariano household. I was in charge of, my dog's name is Kobe, and I was in charge of shoveling a path for him to go to the bathroom. And as you can imagine.
Pause. You have a dog named Kobe, but you're a Celtics fan.
Yes. Like Jason Tatum, I too admire Kobe Bryant.
I can see that. I can respect that.
Somebody have a Jeter dog?
You know, Kobe had a practice with the Celtics, or tried out for him. He was wearing Celtics green.
They could have drafted him, but
they could have.
Do we know who they drafted that year, by the way? Was it like Kedrick Brown?
What was the Kobe year? 96?
But yeah, he was in a Celtics jersey. I love Kobe because he was like just like when people ask, hey, who's your, like the Red Sox were my favorite baseball team. I don't know who is now. I don't know who is.
1996 draft, 6th overall, your Boston Celtics selected out of Kentucky.
Antoine Walker?
Antoine Walker.
Damn.
Number 5 in that draft, Ray Allen.
He was good.
Steph Marbury, 4.
He was Starberry.
Did you ever get those shoes, Joe? The Starberries?
They didn't fit me.
I had a pair.
Did you get the Shaqs?
Shaqs fit me, but I actually did wear them, yeah.
The Shaqs are good shoes. Yep. I did get Starberries at some point.
Who was won that year?
Number 1 that year out of Georgetown was Allen Iverson.
Ooh, that's a good draft.
He deserved it.
Number 2, Marcus Camby.
Oh, that was the year UMass played Oklahoma State with Big Country Reeves. And they lost in the Final Four. And then Kentucky went on to win the national title with Walker and Marissa and all those guys. Yeah.
But Joe, where I really grew respect for Kobe, obviously I was kind of a little too young to remember his Shaq championships. But when we played them, the Celtics played them in the finals, I know they had like Fisher and Gasol and people like that, but I thought our roster was so much more stacked than the Lakers, and he just kept carrying them along, keeping them in the game. And I thought we should have won the 2010 championship.
May I push back on you?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Without me putting you in a body bag right now, because I don't want to do that to you, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I blame Doc Rivers. Go look up the box score. Type in 2010 NBA Final Game 7 box score. Tell me how many minutes Ray Allen played, and then give me the bench minutes. Again, this is remember we did our worst losses the other night, guys. This was number 3 on my list.
You had that one high, Joe.
This was number 3 on my list. I will never let Doc Rivers get away with what happened in that game. Doc rode and remember, they lost Kendrick Perkins the game before. So Rasheed Wallace went into the starting role and was solid. But they didn't have other bigs, and they had the best defender on either court. Maybe Ron Artest might have been the best defender on but Tony Allen was the next, or was one of the top ones.
They called him the Kobe stopper.
He literally would stop Kobe Bryant. But give me how many minutes, Joe, if you got the box score. Tell me how many minutes Tony Allen played that night.
Old school basketball where the final was 98, 94, 86, 85 in that series.
Because I tell you, I already know. I might not even have to look it up. I already know. But I want you to look it up.
What are you looking for here, Joe?
Tell me how many minutes Tony Allen played off the bench that night.
5 minutes.
How many did Ray Allen play?
Ray Allen had 45 minutes.
And how many points did Kobe score?
And we're going down here. Kobe Bryant had 23 points.
So you mean to tell me?
What was the final score of that game?
83-79.
So 23 points in an 80, when your team scores 83. That's a lot of points.
They played Tony Allen for 5 minutes.
Not enough.
How many who else played off the bench? Give me, who else was on the bench? Big Baby?
Yeah, we had Glenn Davis played 21 minutes. Nate Robinson played 4.
Oh, great.
That was it.
Yeah,
Scal played 1.
Oh, Scal got a minute in there, huh?
Yeah.
He's the Kobe stopper right there.
Who else?
Black Mamba versus White Mamba. Was that a showdown or something?
I don't think so.
Nicknames, everybody. Don't go there.
I guess Bynum was good, and
Bynum was good.
Fisher was
Pau
the Celtics
Gasol was our test was the difference.
And Bynum
What
was
was
really
his
good
name
too.
back then? He hate me or something?
Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace. Sorry.
He hate me. That was Rod Smart.
World
right?
Peace, and here I am with He Hate Me.
Is that Rod Smart?
Yeah, XFL.
Lamar Odom with 35 minutes off the bench that night. Bynum only played 19.
So
You're
anyways,
a legend.
am I right or wrong about Doc not playing the bench enough?
I would say right.
Right, yeah.
How do you not? Ray Allen played 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
The Tony Allen one is the eye opener, because at least he's an elite defender, and like you can put him on anybody.
Still pisses me off.
At the end, didn't Rasheed Wallace make a couple threes to make that kind of interesting?
Actually, at the end, yeah. And dude, he shouldn't even been starting. He was
should have been Perk.
in there because of Perk. Anyways, I'm all upset about this now.
Could have been 2.
I blame Doc.
He's been objectively, hasn't he been a horrible coach since he's left the Celtics?
Yes.
How many franchises has he blown up?
I don't think he's been a horrible coach. He just doesn't win important games.
But remember the Clippers.
Do you know how many
story?
times he's blown a 3-1 lead in the playoffs, dude? He did it again last year.
Doesn't he have the
years
record
ago.
for it? I think he has the record for it.
Yeah. Doc Rivers will get into the Hall of Fame before Bill Belichick. Think about that, everybody. Think about that. We'll go to a break. I'm upset. Talk to you after this.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
So we have another guy. Street Team Joe tonight said that he named his dog Kobe. And a guy named Marsh Madness also named his dog Kobe. I can only imagine how many more Bradys are out there. I wonder if there's any Jeters or A-Rods. We have In or Out coming up at 7:50. I'm excited for that because I just threw some of my own in there, and I like that. I also, another thing I wanted to mention today regarding the Patriots. You know, what's Nick Sirianni's like? What's his deal? What does Nick Sirianni do, guys? What does he do? I think he's an offensive guy.
He's a massive tool on the sidelines, is what he does. He tries to look tough while Big Dom holds him back. Another guy who I don't know what he does.
Remember he cried? He cried, right?
He cried, yeah.
Was it the Super Bowl he cried?
Him and Sean Moreno, the only two guys to ever cry on the sidelines there.
Yeah. I don't get what he does. Like, how does he manage the people in that locker room?
I don't think he does, from some of the reporting.
Well, Adam Schefter, reporter, right? He's a reporter. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni on A.J. Brown. I think we're still in a spot where I can't guarantee how anything is going to play out next season. A.J. Brown's big. We love him. We need him. He helped us win a championship. He's big. He's big. He's big. He's a good reader. He likes to read on the sidelines. Him and Jalen Hurts, there's nothing to see here. They're great. Him and Devontae Smith are the best duo in all of the NFL. He's great. Nope. I think we're still in a spot where I can't guarantee how anything is going to play out into next season. That's what you get from that coach. Do you think A.J. Brown's manifesting coming to New England? Like, I almost feel like it's, and now other people are talking about it on television, right? Oh, yeah, New England would be great. And he talks about how Mike Vrabel taught him how to be a pro. And there's a lot linked to A.J. Brown and the Patriots. My only thing is, I don't know, does Buffalo want A.J. Brown? Like, are there other teams that want A.J. Brown? I don't know what the Eagles are doing. Just going to give up 1,000-yard receiver like that, or not even speak well of him? Again, earlier today, Elliot Wolf talked about everybody. Jalen Hawkins, he talked about Christian Gonzalez and Will Campbell and Morgan Moses. And then when it comes to Stephon Diggs, I'm not here to talk about any particular player. Dude, you just talked about 5 players. I don't like that one now. The other day, someone asked me, do I want Steph Diggs back? I do. I think for $6 million in March 1st, give him that money. I think it's a good deal to have a player like that on your roster. They could also trade him from there. They still have options if they did do that. But I want him back. I would be a little concerned of Diggs and A.J. Brown on the same team together, though. What if something went wrong? Would they yell at each other? Is Diggs just going to... I actually don't know how that would work out. Then there's the Mike Evans debate. Would Mike Evans ever play for the Patriots? Do you know who mentioned this the other night, Skaz? Street Team Joe? I think we shot you down immediately, right? We were like, no. Why would he come to New England? It's cold here. What do you mean? But he does have a ring.
You'd have to pay him.
You know what's funny about him? I was talking with Casey Hudson from Nesson. She covered him in Tampa and said that he actually, a couple of years ago, he got the bag. And I guess when Brady signed, he restructured, and he's constantly restructured his deal.
What was the first part of that, though? Who signed with the Bucs?
Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. Okay, he restructured his contract because Tom Brady signed with the Bucs.
They also give Brady the money.
I don't think he's going to restructure to play in New England with Drake Maye. I think Drake Maye is great. I think he has a great future ahead of him, great career, but I don't think he's at the point where a veteran wide receiver of Mike Evans' talents is going to take a pay cut to come play in New England. He's staying in Tampa Bay.
He's a Hall of Famer.
It's leverage, Joe. It's all leverage.
Oh, he's using the Patriots now.
He's using everybody. That's what I do. That's what he should do.
I know. Once Baker better be
taking
a pay cut.
Yeah. And I think Jason Light, I think they do a good job in Tampa Bay. They have a competitive roster every year, and I expect Mike Evans to be back there.
A lot of wishing going on with these wide receivers, huh?
Joe, you like pettiness, right?
Oh, yeah.
You like speculation, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You see what I put in Slack a couple moments ago?
Okay, I was reading this thing about you can only have 4 restaurants in your city. Which one are you choosing? And I got a little distracted there. Imagine that popping up while you're...
That's tough. That's targeted ad right there.
While you're trying to do a show. Oh, boy! I got to tweet this one out.
You think that's worth talking about, Joe?
Why don't we take a break? We'll let everybody know what we're talking. Actually, let's talk to Dave real quick. Dave and Braintree. Dave.
How you doing, Joe? Hey, listen, real quick on the dog name. So I've been an animal control officer for 26 years. By far, and I had a dog named Jeter. By far, the most common dog name was Brewski.
Oh.
Brewski was number 1. Right behind it, Jacoby. For Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ellsbury. Okay. What was there a third? Was there a third?
Third? No, I'd just say those 2 were the strongest. But literally, half the dogs I picked up, Brewski. And Jacoby was definitely a close second. But thanks for the call. I'll talk to you later.
No, I didn't call you. You called me. Hey, real quick.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
Did you ever get bit in the ass by a dog?
Yes, I did. We were responding to an alarm and a call. It was my fault. And they call me whenever there's an alarm in a house. We went in, and I corralled the dog, and I didn't. On the mantle, there was a picture of 2 dogs. I saw it, and then the second dog came right up behind me and nailed me.
Did you ever see the movie Friday?
Oh, of course I did, yeah.
It's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Oh, hey, well, I just thought of it, though. Third popular name among dogs, Tuca.
Tuca, huh?
Okay.
All right, buddy.
All right. Well, thanks for taking my call, Joe. You have a great show. You take care.
Thanks, Mr. Postman. Or a dog rescuer. And I get the dog. Should I do the Friday or no? And I get the dog. And the dog bites me in the ass. Nobody go in the bathroom for about 35, 45 minutes. The dog. Craig? Okay, all right. Dog names. Did you get all that, guys? Jeter, Brewski, Tuca, Jacoby, and Kobe. It's so sweet. I do like dogs, though. Guys, something has been posted that we must speak about. I have shared it at Joey Murr on Twitter, but we'll talk about it next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Celtics in Phoenix tonight. No Jaylen Brown, no Devin Booker. Banter on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Skaz is here. Street Team Joe's in tonight. See Jake back there cutting up some video. I like having people here at night. Yeah, there was nobody here last night. Nobody at all, Skaz, besides me, Jake, and then the plow guys out front that were pissed. They were mad that I went. What are you doing? I go, I work here. Were you walking over on plow? I go, your snowbank? I gave it to him. I said, oh, you own the snow, huh?
You own the snow. I like that, Joe.
I did say that to him. Dirty look to me.
Can't have that.
Like I can't. You shouldn't be on the roads. Well, I'm essential.
Very essential.
You're not essential.
Well, I think they are.
Oh, I am.
I both. Both.
We're having an essential fight?
An essential off.
Well, speaking of an essential off. Posted a little while ago on Instagram per Alex Bregman.
So Alex Bregman posted this, you're saying?
Breg _1 with a blue check mark. That's real, right?
I would say real.
Rafael Devers and Alex Bregman locked in like this. Like they're giving each other dap, but that first lock in right there. Do you think they hugged?
Oh, that looks like a hug, Joe.
That looks like a come in here, man. Give it to me.
Looks like Red and, he sees them. They're finally free on the outside, a big hug. They're down in San Juantaneo, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
They escaped.
They escaped from Shawshank through a bunch of crap. They let these two guys go. One traded away, the other they signed and then let them go for nothing. And now they're dapping it up and throwing it in our face. And Devers is smiling like crazy. Look at him. He's happy as a pig in crap. While Bregman's like, ha, 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 can't wait to post this one.
Oh, yeah. That's he knew what he was doing with that one.
How's Milliken doing?
I have reached out, and I've not heard back yet. I'm worried about our sweet boy.
There's a meme of Jared Carrabis smoking like 5 cigarettes at once.
I have seen that.
I feel like that's one that should happen here. This is a diss, right? This is a diss?
I'm not sure how you could take it any other way. And Joe, I would also have you look at the song that is playing because on Instagram you can attach songs to posts. This is actually one of my favorites.
Do you have the song?
I don't know if there's a clean version.
Yeah, but I know the song.
Yes, it's a great song. This used to be one of my MySpace songs, believe it or not, Joe. Back in the day. I'll see if I can find a clean version. But the song is certainly a reference to money, I would say.
The Duffel Bag Boy, Lil Wayne. Duffel Bag Boy. Oh, boy. God. Oh. Think we can show this one on Nesson tomorrow, guys?
I mean, Joe, if that's not leading off the show, what's going on over there?
Boston has entered the chat. Well, Alex Bregman and Rafael Devers have entered the Duffel Bag Boy chat.
Reads into things too much, but that would seem plain as day a reference to Alex Bregman and Rafael Devers getting paid somewhere that is not the Boston Red Sox?
Well, technically, the Red Sox paid Rafael Devers. They just paid to get well, actually, they dumped his salary elsewhere.
Someone else is paying Rafael Devers.
Someone else is now paying Rafi.
Yes.
He
went and got his money.
They dumped it all on the Giants.
The Red Sox said, sign this contract, someone else will give you the money.
You give us as much crap as you have to get rid of him. Because as we discussed and as reported, because I'm not a reporter, you're not a reporter.
Oh, certainly not.
They could have got a better return if they wanted to take on some of the money.
I was also told that Alex Bregman could have been here if he wanted to be.
If Alex Bregman wanted to be here, he'd be here.
Do you believe that?
Well,
because I don't.
I think in fairness, I think he deserved a no-trade clause. And it feels to me like that was all he was at. He would have taken less to be in Boston if they, didn't defer all the money and offered a no trade clause. I don't know that.
So who is this a shot at, Joe? Is this a shot at Sam Kennedy? At Craig Breslow, at the Red Sox as a whole? I think Alex Cora looks bad in this.
Yeah, because what's funny? He was let off the hook. You're the only one who actually really kind of put him on the hot seat for what's happened here.
Now, he's a player's guy, and all his players, as good players, don't want to play for him.
He's in contact with him all off season.
Yes.
But when it comes to management negotiating with him, he's got nothing to do with it.
Nope. His hands are clean, Joe.
Not my fault.
Not his fault.
I texted him all off season.
No blame whatsoever
We
for
talked
AC.
all off season.
Yep.
Nothing to see here. That's called skating, I like to say.
Yes.
It's a shot at John Henry and the Red Sox.
Does it surprise you that Alex Bregman was the one that posted that and not Rafael Devers?
I'm not surprised by it because I don't think I've ever seen Rafael Devers post.
That's true.
Do you think he has an Instagram?
I'm sure he probably has one for media marketing sake, but he probably doesn't run it.
Let's find out. Rafael Devers. Who was it that was looking at Instagram models?
Oh, was that Sandoval?
Pablo Sandoval.
Was it?
It was so funny. It was Jared who found it. He goes, "Why is he liking this?"
It was during a game.
Yeah, Rafael, Rafeal or Ael?
Ael, I believe.
Ael. Okay.
Rafael.
I forget how to spell. Rafael Devers. Oh, he does. He has a handle. He has 249,000 followers, and his last post was entered to win a Grand Slam Mass Mutual giveaway. That was September 18th, 2024.
It's not exactly up to date.
But Alex Bregman posting it is kind of like, oh, you want to be petty, bro?
That's more salt in the wound there, I would say.
The petty bros. Duffel bag boys. The duffel bag boys. I like that.
Not a bad nickname.
I think we should keep that one going. What do you think, Joe? We make a nice little imaging, grab the photo, and call them duffel bag boys? You want to make a graphic for that? All right, cool. No, you don't have to, Joe. I don't want to put you to work or anything like that. But I think it would be cool. You think Lil Wayne goes in there?
Lil Wayne's a Red Sox fan, I believe.
Yeah. He moves in silence like lasagna. Rafi doesn't look like he's been eating a lot of lasagna in this photo.
They're laying off the ice cream a little bit, maybe.
Hey, you know how you can scroll through photos? Have you looked at this on Instagram yet? What are the other photos?
I have not.
Is this the only one that we... So now I got to follow...
It is a slideshow. That is a good point, Joe.
All right, let's go to A. Breg. Sorry, A. Breg. We're watching this live, everybody, with you. A. Breg _
All right. So we got a couple pictures with his kids. Couple picture with Devers.
Was this today?
This was, yes, a couple hours ago. 2 hours ago now.
How come I don't see the photo?
The only, here's a picture of him with someone on the Rockies, and then the only real close-up picture of him with another player is him and Devers.
All right, I see his Team USA photo.
Yeah, that is a pinned one. So those are pinned. You're going to want to go down to his the fourth post there.
Okay, he's got his kid. Oh. It looks like a nice little family photo of pictures, doesn't it? Him on the mound, him on a first base signing, him putting the hand on the back of Murakami, it looks like. And then his kid wearing a little bandana with Jeff Bagwell glasses. And then him carrying his kid's bag to his game, right? And then the next one is, that just slid in there. Did you see that? It was a nice little slideshow of him.
Almost like he was sneaking it in.
He did sneak it in. He snuck that one in. We're going to read the comments. Vibes. Slide 5 with Breggy and Rafi. So much pain.
Was that Tyler Milliken that commented that or no?
Nope. The pick with Rafi is crazy. Love it. As a Sox fan, good for you. Devers in slide 5. There's a picture of Wally upset. Slide 5, laughing face. So it took slide 5 to slide it right in there, huh? Give me the Bregman Raffi dual autograph card now, which I believe it's National Trading Card Day. Is that correct, Skez?
I did you put that in Slack? I feel like I saw that somewhere.
The picture with Devers, laughing my ass off. So it has been now released. Ooh.
I'm excited. Boston has entered the chat, Joe. I'm excited to see the discussion tomorrow.
I've already texted it to the chain and said, lead off take tomorrow, everybody. So go with your duffel bag, boy. Duffel bag boys.
Working on it, Tree Team Joe says.
Do you think John Henry goes on the photo? Who goes on the photo?
I mean, he is the duffel bag, right? And all. He's the money.
What's that owner from Rookie of the Year?
Oh, the angry lady there. Oh, no, I'm thinking of, yeah.
Just thinking of O. Henry bars. I told you my Disney theory the other night, right? They always get with the mom. Anyways, we have in or out. We're doing it tonight, even though we have an abbreviated show. You know why? Because we have fun. But, Alex Bregman having fun in his Instagram slide 5 with Raphael Devers. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
teeth. Dominic's next door, courtesy of Street Team Joe. The eggplant was very good. The bread, a little thick, which means I might only eat half. But it was spectacular, and I might do a food video because I posted it. Well, I can't hear Joe. Hang on, Joe. There you go. No, there you go.
Are you an eggplant guy, Joe?
I like fried eggplant.
So that eggplant was pretty good to you?
I actually thought that eggplant was good, yeah.
It was very oily. It was a lot to handle.
It was different.
Yeah.
I like it fried. I like to buy the eggplant emoji.
Yeah.
I like to get that, but cut it, and then egg, flour, breadcrumbs, fry.
What's the favorite thing your wife makes?
Everything. Hawaiian food.
She's a great cook.
Well, I will tell you this, Street Team Joe. When it comes to women, maybe Skaz can add to this as a now engaged man. One day, Joe, you'll know. The fastest way to your heart is through your belly.
Joe's gonna have just a woman that makes buffalo wings.
So, Joe, trust me. Look at me when I tell you this. If she fills your belly, she'll fill your heart.
That's a bumper sticker if I've ever heard.
All right, Skaz, in or out?
All right, in or out. It wouldn't be the Joe Show if we weren't loaded with food. Back from the winter storm. I'm chocked and loaded here, Joe. We're going to start with Cheez-Its, our friends over at Cheez-It.
Sometimes I like to use Cheez-Its as breadcrumbs.
Oh, great. Little fish, little chicken.
Not to cut you off on that.
No. Joe, would you... Well, now we can do a two-parter here, Joe. Cheez-Its introducing a new exclusive at Walmart, black pepper cheddar Cheez-Its. Joe Murray, are you in or out on black pepper cheddar Cheez-Its?
I'm not reaching for it. Like, for example, have you ever seen the cheddar Cheez-Its?
Yes.
I reach for those sometimes.
The cheddar blasted or whatever they
half
do
in,
too?
half and half. Skaz, I think I'm in because I like all Cheez-Its. But it's just not something that I'm reaching for at the...
It's not top of the list.
At the aisle. You know what sometimes I like is they make a baked Cheez-It.
I like those.
They're kind of like they were in the oven a little bit longer.
In on that.
I like that too. In on Cheez-Its, though. Love Cheez-Its.
Joe, are you familiar with brownie brittle?
What?
You see it at stores and stuff. It's in like a bag. It's just little like shards of brownie brittle. Have you seen this before?
No.
Well, Joe, brownie brittle introducing 2 new flavors in collaboration with Dunkin'. The first flavor will be brownie brittle Dunkin' mocha latte flavor, and the other being brownie brittle Dunkin' sprinkled donut flavor. Joe Murray, are you in or out?
Dude, it's so funny. Someone just sent me something to that degree. So, again, something I'm not reaching for or ordering when I go up to the drive-thru menu. But Skaz, if you happen to bring it in and say, hey, Joe, I had to get you this brownie brittle, it's for in. But again, like, you know what? I would race to Dunks to get the left-handed glove faster than that.
A lot of people upset about the left-handed glove.
Do you know what's funny? I saw people shoveling with the left-handed glove because they couldn't find their left-handed glove, so they used that one.
There you go.
Is that for Jaylen Brown left-handed gloves?
There you go.
That was a joke.
All right, Joe, we'll head to Smart Food for this next one.
I love Smart Food.
Smart Food introducing a new toffee and sea salt flavored pop. Joe Murray, are you in or out on Smart Food toffee and sea salt flavor?
That's not something I'm looking forward to either. You know, I think smart food's one of those things, guys. You can't really mess with. Sea salt though. Ooh. See, I can see the idea. Like I can see someone be like, toffee and sea salt, and they're like, yeah. And because I would try it.
All right, Joe.
But I love just plain old smart food. You know, just lick my fingers with cheddar. Know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Joe.
I like to get the small little bags, too, so I can just open it and just put it in my mouth.
The human garbage disposal.
Exactly.
All right, Joe, from Smart Food to Krispy Kreme. Our friends over at Krispy Kreme are partnering with Oreo for a new donut collection. It'll feature 3 new Oreo donuts. The Chocolate Oreo Dream Donut, which is an Oreo on top of a chocolate sprinkle donut, it appears. The Oreo Cookies and Cream Donut, that appears to be a filling donut filled with cookies and cream. And the Golden Oreo Donut, which looks like the Golden Oreo there. What am I even asking for?
But listen, when's the last time you've been to a Krispy Kreme?
It's been a while, Joe. It's been a while.
So there used to be one in Dedham near the Hooters that we met. And they would have this really heated up sign that would say fresh donuts. And dude, sometimes when I would see it, I'd be like, the sign's on, man. And sometimes I would go just because the sign was on. You know what, though? I used to bypass it sometimes. I'd pass Lambert's, and I'd be like, man, Lambert's is closed. Let's just not go by Krispy Kreme. What is that Krispy Kreme now? It's in Dedham. Fridays is gone, too. That's very upsetting. Oh, dude, we're losing them, Skaz. We've lost a Krispy Kreme. We've lost Fridays. You know what else we lost, dude? Not your average Joe's.
Sad.
Dude, their bread in
Great
oil
bread.
with that cheese. Oh, I just saw Joe's face. No, that bread. What's that, like a focaccia bread?
Love a focaccia.
But the oil and the cheese, and then the bread, and then the dipping. I'm a dipper. Oh, dude, you know what I'm talking about, that oil. You can't replicate that oil. If you were at home, right, and put some oil on a plate and cheesed it up, it's still missing that other love ingredient that's in there. They're closing everywhere, man. I hope Chili's hangs on. Love those chicken crispers and the lava cake.
Oh, chicken crispers, so good.
And you get a 3 for $10. You know about this one?
Oh, yeah.
You get a drink, nachos, and a chicken crispers meal.
Can't beat it.
For $10, dude.
In this economy, Joe, come on. All right, Joe, you're familiar with the Netflix Untold series?
I think.
Yes, well, they do mini documentaries on certain topics. They're coming back with 4 new feature films, but 2 of them I thought you may be interested in, Joe. Are you in or out on the death and life of Lamar Odom? Lamar Odom revisits the infamous night at the...
Still alive, isn't he?
Yes, but he died, I think.
Came back to life?
Yeah, so...
Okay, I know some people like that.
Lamar revisits the infamous night at the Love Ranch that nearly cost him his life. Is one of the untold stories, and the other one is the Jailblazers. Features Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, and Bonzi Wells revisiting the early Blazers. Joe Murray, are you in or out?
So I would watch. You know what I'm in. You know why? Because that Blazers team, I'd like to be reminded of them. Who's the coach? Was it PJ? Was it PJ?
Wasn't Vinny, right? I'm trying to think of who was.
Oh yeah, Vinny. Well, yeah. The Lamar Odom one, though, just to bring it locally here. Obviously, we know him from playing for the Lakers, but Lamar Odom played at Rhode Island. So for people from New England, Lamar Odom was a stud. I mean, and really, Skaz, if you think about the history of basketball, we're never going to remember Lamar Odom as one of the guys that you say, hey, but he might have been one of the first bigs that could dribble.
He was awesome.
He could handle he was a 0.3.
He would have been so good in today's NBA.
Today's game.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But he could pass the ball. He could play ISO. He could play in the post. He had really good handle.
So 94 to 97 was PJ Carlesimo, so a little before. Cool. Then Mike Dunleavy from 97 to 01. And then from 01 to 05, it was Mo Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks was the coach there.
All-time steals leader, I believe. Or no. Is John Stockton the all-time steals leader? Did he beat Mo Cheeks' record? Or is that already beat?
Stockton 1, Chris Paul 2.
Oh, Maurice Cheeks 3.
7.
What?
Jason Kidd, Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, LeBron, Maurice Cheeks.
Oh, yeah, they all passed him. You ever, like, when I see Maurice Cheeks, that's what I think of, is like him being just the steals guy.
It's like Andre Miller used to be top 10 assists all time, but he's probably not anymore, but that's how I used to think of him.
Before his time, too.
Yeah, he was a great facilitator.
Great point guard. Oh, he was really, really good. The reason why I loved Jason Kidd while we're just talking about it, he was a horrible shooter and really just over time developed and worked on it. And I like Jason Kidd, the player, the coach, and the off-field. See ya. Out.
All right, Joe. This you put in Slack earlier today. How many pizzas would you order if you had 7 friends over to watch ball?
All right, so there's 8.
I mean, the rule I do is 2 pizzas. I mean, a pizza every 2 guys and then round up.
Joe math here?
So that would be like 4 pizzas for 7 guys.
Okay. So 8 slices in a pizza.
Yes.
Okay. 7 guys. That means that every guy would get 1 slice of pizza.
Out.
Okay. Then if you got another pizza, there'd be 9 slices. Every guy would get a slice. And then if you got another pizza, so you would need at least, 7 pizzas, 7 guys?
I think 4 is the safe number, but nothing under 3.
Well, it's 21 slices, 3. That's 3 slices a guy. That's not going to work.
It's got to be, yeah.
So if you do 4 times 7 would be 28 slices. No. 8 times 4 would be 32 slices. 7 guys. That'd be 4 slices a guy. I think that's good.
That's yeah.
I'd probably get 5 pizzas just to be on the safe side.
There you go. You can't. No such thing as too much pizza. No one's ever said that.
8 times 5 is 40, right? So you get 7 guys, 40 pizzas. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry the 5. You know, 5. It's 5 slices a guy. I think that's good enough, right?
Sounds good to me, Joe.
I think we've uncovered the 7 guys, 5 pizzas.
4 or 5.
Should we get like 1 small?
Yeah, mix it in.
1 small, like what would now? Here's the other question: what are the toppings on each pizza? Are you getting a plain cheese?
You got to get 1 cheese.
Are you sure?
You got to.
I'm going Roni.
Got to be Roni.
No veggies, please.
No veggies. Maybe a bacon, maybe a hamburger, something like that.
Maybe a meat lover.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 3. What would the 4th pizza be?
Dealer's choice.
Buffalo chicken.
There you go. Yeah, barbecue chicken, buffalo, one of those.
No, you need 1 more different one. Ooh, maybe a white pizza. Just the no sauce, just all cheese. Okay.
I like it.
Oh, that's good. That was a good one. I like that one.
Good exercise.
Yeah, Joe Math, too.
All right, Joe, I got to ask you about this because you put it in. The Big Arch, Joe. I'm guessing this is a new McDonald's product. Joe Murray, are you in or out on the Big Arch?
We should ask Street Team Joe because he's the one that put it in Slack. I worked at McDonald's like 30 years ago. How old am I? 43. So I worked at McDonald's like 25 years ago. Okay. Wait, did I? Yeah. So I've always heard of something called the Big Arch. But I've just never really ever heard of it actually happen. So Street Team Joe, what is the Big Arch Burger?
So the Big Arch Burger, if I click on here, it looks like it is some crispy onions on the bottom with Big Mac sauce. Then you have crispy onions, Big Mac sauce, cheese, burger, cheese, pickles, more crispy onions, regular onions, Big Mac sauce.
sounds like they're trying to make it a playoff, the Big Mac. I can solve this one. If Joe Murray was going to make a big arch, right? Instead of the 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, I would do the 1/4 pound patties instead of your typical burger patty. You ever had a 1/4 pounder?
Yeah, I don't think they cook as well at McDonald's.
Okay.
Bigger volume, yes.
But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do get what you're saying.
So like 2 1/4 pound beef patty, special sauce, lettuce without the lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on we're not going to use how about a brioche bun?
Okay, I could be in on that.
What kind of, maybe a pretzel bun?
What's this thing, Joe, with all the hot honey we've been seeing? Would you throw hot honey on there?
Dude, no, not on beef. Would you put hot honey on beef?
That's for chicken, I think.
So the Kowloon.
Maybe fish, but I don't know.
My favorite dish at the Kowloon, I really mean this. It is a tangerine beef. So you guys like beef and broccoli?
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
You know how it's sliced like that?
Like the Mongolian beef almost.
It's Mongolian beef.
Love that.
With basically like a General Gao sauce. And it's tangerine beef. It's my favorite dish at the Kowloon. Everyone asks me, hey, Joe. Now, I can see that on beef. But I had the new chicken sandwich, the honey, whatever.
Oh, the snack, you already had it.
I didn't have the snack wrap. I had the sandwich.
Okay, the sandwich, I haven't had either.
I thought it was spectacular.
Good. Okay, with the hot honey. You did a review.
I did a review.
That.
It's on TikTok.
Yeah.
At Joe
I'm
Murray
in
Media.
on hot honey. I think it's probably one of the best chicken condiments.
Hot honey is the best on pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, we love it.
And cheese.
Burn edges. Hot. They got hot honey.
Oh, yeah.
We're due for a burn edges.
We haven't had, I was going to say, we haven't had one in a while.
Now, we're talking ordering burnt edges pizza. That's a pizza guy.
Did I just see Jake and Skaz simultaneously look at each other and shake their heads?
I don't even think there was a look, Joe. I think we just did it. I think it was instinctual.
Why are we shaking the heads?
I was just laughing at Street Team Joe's pure bliss and excitement at the mere mention of burnt edges pizza.
But I feel like there's disgust from Jake. No?
He can't hear you because he doesn't have headphones on.
know.
He thinks you're disgusted with what's going on right now on the radio. Just laughing. Here for a good time.
I've got big balls. You've got big balls. And we've got big balls. And he's got big balls. But he's got the biggest balls of them all. I don't know why we did that. Big balls. Big balls. Big balls. Maybe just some big cheese balls with hot honey, Joe. Think of Jake. We have a basketball game coming up, Anything else tonight?
I think that's going to wrap up.
Wait, real quick before we go.
Oh, what do you got?
There's something else in there, right?
Oh, the TV shows.
What was listed the greatest TV show of all time? Who had that, by the way? Do we know?
Street Team Joe sent me the list. I'm not sure where it came from, but they had Breaking Bad as the greatest TV show of all time. Joe Murray, are you in or out?
Look at this thing.
You got some balls, Joe.
I've got big balls. You've got big balls. And snowballs, big balls. Can I have some of these?
Found them outside, so why not?
You found them outside?
Well, the little break here.
Oh.
Yeah, right off the street, Joe.
Well, I don't know. Hey, you guys have found food outside before.
Yeah, Street Team Joe's DoorDash orders he can't find.
Yeah, from the Chipotle across the street. Is that it for tonight? Okay. I've got cheese bars, and he's got snowballs. But he's got the biggest bars of them all. All right. Hey, something happened with the Celtics and trades, and... Uh-oh. Does Brad have an issue with trading players that are hurt? I think so. We'll talk about it next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
From the Town Fair Tires News. Dutcher and Hardy. Owen Beetle. Felger and Mass. The Bruins. The Celtics. The Pat.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Well, the rundown doesn't matter anymore, does it? The Big Arch, everybody. People in our chat, the Orange Beef, oh yeah. Breaking Bad, #1 on that list. You seen any of those shows, Jake? Sopranos?
I've seen The Sopranos. Love The Sopranos.
Breaking Bad?
Nope.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
No, not Game of Thrones.
Band of Brothers?
No.
The Wire?
No.
I've not seen that show.
Better Call Saul?
Nope.
Chernobyl?
No, but Kevin Major was talking about that in between shows. Said it was pretty good.
It's Always Sunny?
Nope.
The Office?
I've seen The Office. Couldn't get through the first season.
Peaky Blinders?
No, never heard of that.
So you haven't seen Breaking Bad?
No, but I know what that is.
Sopranos you've seen?
Love that show. Favorite TV show all time.
Game of Thrones? No.
Can I put you on an underrated one?
What's that?
Burn Notice.
Never seen it.
Very good one. USA Today, I think.
Oh.
This company.
Okay, so no Game of Thrones, no Band of Brothers, no The Wire.
Correct.
No Better Call Saul, no Chernobyl, no It's Always Sunny, no Peaky Blinders, but you have seen The Office.
Yes.
So you've seen
correct.
2 out of 10.
Correct. You know what I started watching recently? Landman on Paramount.
I heard
Plus.
it's great.
Very good
Is
show.
that Harrison Ford?
No. He's got 2 first names.
Billy Bob
yes.
Thornton.
Yeah, see Billy Bob. Yeah.
Skaz
giving it a thumbs down. I thought it was good.
In Half Baked, they named their bong Billy Bong Thornton.
Interesting.
And then the other name of their weed pipe was Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes.
Instead of Wesley Snipes. Anyways, we gone too long. We got to give you there's something going on with the Celtics, everybody. I don't know if it's good. We'll tell you next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.